Hey guys, this is Cyphus.
And this is Roland.
And we are the hosts of Defense of the Patients, a Dota 2 podcast. We kind of focus on the casual players, not really the pro scene. We like to focus on the community at large and introduce people to the other major members of this community. Our guests have included folks like Gorgon, Malastrix from Join Dota, Greg Laird from High Ground TV, First Panda, Captain Vasavi,
Brian Petty. We've had Feeder Noob, obviously. We've had a myriad of awesome people that we have met. Not only people who are already established, but people that are just coming into the game. Our guild has grown substantially. We get people that want to put .p in front of their name, and that is such an honor for me. It was probably the coolest moment when I saw somebody other than Cyphus and I do it. And so we thought it's only fair that we make a Patreon. People have said they wanted to donate. And so we came up with a structure where we don't receive a penny. Everything goes back into a prize and adding money to a guild tournament where we're going to build, hopefully, a huge prize pool.
Right now, several members from the Defense of the Patients Guild are actually working on a tournament structure, which is really cool news for us.
Yes, it is.
And so we want to be able to provide a prize pool for that. So if you're looking to play in the tournament and you want to kind of beef up the prize pool, for now, I think this is the best way to do that.
Absolutely.
So let's run through the prize list.
Let's do. For $1, we will read any 140 characters on the show. It does have to be like, don't flame or anything like that. We're going to read it. So
for $1, I'll read whatever you want.
Okay, so Cyphus will read whatever you want.
And tell us who you want to read it.
Yeah,
and we'll do that.
And who you want to read it. $5. You come on the show. You join us for $5. You join us on the show. You do State of Affairs. You tell your MMR. You come on. You bullshit with us for 10, 15 minutes.
And we talk about the heroes you're playing. Strategy you might have.
Whatever you want to talk about. And you'll also get the 140 characters as well. Every prize will get the preceding prize as well. All preceding prizes.
Yeah, so for $5, we'll read your 140 characters, and you get to come on for State of Affairs.
Yes. $10.
Stickers.
We mail you stickers. We'll put some stickers in an envelope, and we'll send them to you. They'll be 2" by 2" probably. So 2" by 2", like something like
Roland Spatial
that. Like a pretty good sticker.
Yeah, with the Defense of the Patients logo on it.
And of course, 50% of that $10 goes toward the guild. So every time you put $1 in, when you put $1 in, 50 cents goes to the guild. When you put $5 in, $2.50 goes to the guild tournament. And the rest goes to the prize or to funding .p.
Right.
Web hosting, especially now that we're doing 3 shows, is expensive. It takes up space. It's not that this isn't our pet project and we love it. We just want to be able to sustain it a little bit better.
Yeah, and this will help us to continue to provide free content. So the $25 mark is where we get into some of the really cool stuff. For $25, you get the stickers, the State of Affairs with us, the 140 characters on the show, but you also get a really cool Defense of the Patients t-shirt.
Yeah, it's cool. It's white. It has Defense of the Patients on the chest with the red racing stripes.
And we'll try to post photos of those as we get them.
Yeah.
And then at $50...
And of course, $12.50 is donated to the guild.
At the 25 mark, 15 it goes to...
the shirt. And then 10 goes to the guild.
And 10 to the guild.
10 to the guild, yes.
At 50, 30 goes to our prizes, and 20 goes to the guild, and you get to be a guest host on the show for the entire episode.
Yeah, and you dictate the episode. Basically, what we would like to see in something like this is an email where you say, I want to talk about this, and I want to see what you guys think, maybe. How you would react to my questions. And we'll follow whatever you want to follow and talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Your history, if that's more interesting than what you're doing in Dota 2.
And if we have a guest on, you'll get to be part of the interview.
Yes.
And then finally...
the executive.
The executive,
yes.
As good as it gets. For $100, you get to be a guest host, you get the shirt, you get the stickers, we'll do State of Affairs separately, we'll do 140 characters on the show, and we'll send you out a Defense of the Patients team jersey with your name on the back. And
whatever you want on the back. Like, for instance, mine would say Roland, and it would say Defense of the Patients. It would be white with red sleeves, and... Yeah,
it's a baseball jersey.
You can pick the numbers you want.
You
on
choose
the back,
your number,
your two
and
number.
the name, whether that's your screen name, your last name, your first name, whatever you want.
And so get in on those good numbers like 13, you know what I mean? Because that will be taken up and we won't print 2 identical numbers.
There will be no identical numbers. or identical names printed on those jerseys. They'll be a limited run,
Yes.
and they're really cool. They're really high quality, and
Yes.
they all sizes available. Roland
Yes.
and I are really looking forward to seeing 2 of those.
And so I'm sorry for all of you that saw the previous Patreon. I didn't even realize it was live, honestly. I made one and was like, this is cool. How do you do this? Oh, cool. And then immediately Amateur Dota 2 League donated, and we're like, wow, this is okay. Let's really structure this to build the community that we're trying to build. Because what is Defense of the Patients? Why are we doing this? Why are we putting 20 to 40 hours a week into Defense of the Patients?
And it's about you guys. You this community that's built up around it has been a lot of fun. We're having a blast doing it, and we want to keep doing it. It's a labor of love for both of us. And if you want to support us, we'd appreciate it. We assure you all costs are going back into the show just to cover maintenance costs for us and to keep things running so that we can continue to provide free content.
And you get a badass jersey. I mean, that's not like, Anyway, so what you'll see if we reach a large amount, we will have, hopefully, Monday through Friday shows of Defense of the Patients.
Right, at the right figures, and you'll see down at the bottom what our goals are. We'll do more episodes more frequently if we get that kind of funding. Right now we have a Monday and a Thursday release, and then a Wednesday of the main show, and a Wednesday release of .p Guild Chat with Easy Mercs and Denomalos.
And they'll be notified on how much the guild has for the tournament. This tournament is up in the air, as in I want to run this for a little while and see how big we can get it and how much money we can throw down for a tournament. I would love to see $500 go toward a tournament and be able to do this, say, every couple months, where it's free entry for anybody that's in the Defense of the Patients Guild. You go into the tournament, you form a team, we form you a team, actually, but based around your MMR, so it's completely fair. We put the ringers with the people that aren't so good and whatnot. We try to make it as fair as possible.
We're going to try to balance everything out MMR-wise, skill-wise.
Yes, absolutely.
And it should be a really fun tournament. The guild is a really great place. So if you're enjoying playing Dota, if you're enjoying this podcast, hit up the guild. They're all really friendly folks. We've been playing almost nonstop with guildmates the last week. And it's been a blast.
People with .p in front of their name. That is so flattering. Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you guys, and if you want to continue to support the show, this is a great way to do it. So find us on iTunes, where you can subscribe to the show and leave a review, and you can also find us at defenseofthepatients.com, where you can see the latest episodes. We have a few blogs up there, and you'll start to see more content as the guild grows and develops, and a lot of those folks start writing stuff for us. So until then, this is Cyphus.
This is Roland.
Saying good luck and Godspeed.